Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Admiral Satish Gorbade, honored guest speakers and moderators, distinguished delegates, principal sponsors, members of IMF, mariners, ladies and gentlemen. I am privileged to welcome you on behalf of the Indian Maritime Foundation to our seminar on present challenges of shipbuilding in India and way ahead. We would like to extend a special welcome to Vice Admiral Satish Gorbade, Vice Chief of Naval Staff, who is our chief guest and keynote speaker at today's seminar. Thank you, sir, for coming down from Delhi to be with us today. A brief introduction of the Admiral. Vice Admiral S.N. Gorbade, PVSM, AVSM, NM, ADC, is a navigation and direction specialist. He was commissioned into the Indian Navy on 1st of January 1984. He is an alumnus of the National Defense Academy, a graduate of Naval Staff College at the United States Naval War College, Newport, Rhode Island, and the Naval War College, Bombay. He has numerous awards and achievements to his credit at the NDA and in cadet training ship INS Mysore. He continued to achieve distinction in the various courses he attended subsequently. His important operational appointments include commands of the guided missile frigate INS Brahmaputra, submarine rescue vessel INS Nirikshak, minesweeper INS Alleppey, and second in command guided missile frigate INS Ganga. The Admiral has held important and challenging staff appointments prior to taking over as the Vice Chief of Naval Staff on 1st of August 2021. The Admiral is married to Mrs. Sanskruti and they are blessed with two wonderful children, Radha and Param. His interests are reading, trekking, water sports and horse riding. A warm welcome to you, sir. We would like to express our gratitude to the principal sponsors of this seminar and acknowledge the presence of their representatives. Mazgan Dock Limited, Shri Viju George, L&T Shipbuilding, Shri Jayant Patil, Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers, Captain Sunil Kumar, Cochin Shipyard Limited, Shri Jitesh Chandra, Goa Shipyard Limited, Captain Jagmohan, Soft Shipyard Private Limited, Shri Sahai Raj. We appreciate their valuable support to the IMF. We welcome our distinguished moderators for this seminar, Vice Admiral D.M. Deshpande, Dr. Banini Shankar, Shri Jayant Patil. We extend our warm welcome to all the guest speakers. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, gentlemen, for accepting our invitation and sparing your valuable time to be with us today. We feel honored to have with us today senior serving and retired defense and civil service officers, representatives of shipyards and defense industries, officers of the merchant marine, academics, and professionals. We welcome you all to this seminar. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the combined study group of the IMF and its core committee who organized this seminar. Vice Admiral Vinod Pasricha, Vice Admiral DSP Verma, who is not here at the moment, Commodore Sanjeev Nair, Rear Admiral R.J. Nadkarni, and Captain Dinesh Singh. We welcome members of the Navy Foundation, Commodore P.K. Malhotra, President, Navy Foundation, Pune Chapter, Rear Admiral S. Patham, Rear Admiral S. Vadgaonkar, Vice Admiral Jayavant Korde. We welcome representatives of the Center of Advanced Strategic Studies, CAS, Air Marshal Bhushan Gokhale, former Vice Chief of Air Staff and Director CAS, Major General S.H. Mahajan, Deputy Director and Secretary CAS. We welcome the representatives of Tolani Maritime Institute, Captain Kevin Mascarenhas, Mr. Sujit Das, and Dr. Somnath Nirali. We welcome officers of the NHQ, INS Shivaji, officers of the Western Naval Command, NDA, Millet, and National Maritime Foundation, New Delhi. We are honored to have with us today Commodore H. Khatri, CMD, Hindustan Shipyard Limited, Shri S.S. Sohani, IAS retired, Vice Admiral S.K.K. Krishnan, Major General Rajendra Malave, and Rear Admiral S.S. Godbole. Among our distinguished guests are Professor Vijay Khare, Head of the Department, Defense and Strategic Studies at Savitribai Phule, Pune University, Commodore Ajay Sharma, Bharat Forge Limited, Commodore Sanjay Deshpande, Titagar Wagons Limited, Commander Pradyut Sen, Naval Projects Sea Trade International Technology, Commodore S.L. Deshmukh, Mr. Ameya Prakash Behere, Director, and Mr. Bharat, CEO of Sushma and Company Electricals. I would like to add that Sushma Marine, headed by Mr. Prakash Behere, is well connected with the Indian Navy, and they have made a valuable contribution to the building of INS Vikrant. Mr. Aniruddha Godbole, Managing Director, Marine Management Services Mumbai, and Marman Engineering and Shipbuilding Limited, Goa. Representatives of VR Coatings and Symptomatic Automation Private Limited. May I briefly say a few words about the Indian Maritime Foundation, although most of you would be well familiar with the IMF. We are a non-profit NGO run by the officers of the Indian Navy and the Merchant Marine. Our aim is to make the people of India sea-minded and promote awareness of all aspects of India's maritime interests. One of our objectives is to encourage debate on various aspects of the maritime field, including naval and commercial shipbuilding and ship repair, which is the theme of the seminar today, in keeping with our objectives. Our membership is not restricted to mariners. We welcome new members, mariners and non-mariners, men and women from all walks of life who have an interest in the sea and ships. Although our activities cover a wide spectrum, today I would like to focus briefly on our Maritime Museum in Pune that many of you in the audience may not be aware of. Originally set up in 2014 at the Deccan College Department of Archaeology, the museum has been relocated to Anantrao Pawar College of Engineering in a larger premise. It was formally inaugurated on the 27th of April 2022 by the then Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Ajit Pawar. We are now planning to expand the size and scope of this museum and make it one of the major attractions of Pune city. Please do visit the museum when you can. We welcome the donations of scale models of warships and merchant ships and other items of interest, maritime interest and maritime heritage for our museum. We are fortunate that we have with us today highly knowledgeable and experienced speakers, and we in the IMF are privileged that they have come down here to share their expertise with us. We have an interesting day ahead of us, and I hope that some constructive recommendations will emerge from these deliberations. A warm welcome to you again, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you.